Na me dey say difficulties in eba na me feel say growth no den take place no.
Unya sabe no.
Me nya sa free Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Paper chan.
The empenasem.
US president.
How?
Why me role model.
Really?
Before say we president, me name say China Kura be president, but he became a president.
Oh, okay. You started learning from him way back.
Him way back because I think say briefly or now we business or kwaji loan or bank and or best set it up and now you for Manhattan. Obi our American be on say Manhattan was built by Donald Trump.
Okay.
But a drew baby in 1971-72. Now we see dan bebre obi anje. Na fe de a Kano bank untimintia.
There's a real estate no.
Real estate.
Okay.
That is ne area. Enti yes ano ye bisa ne say Donald Trump na that time na ade ne see ni oye wo adwen say obekun hu kura na suicide say wo de e ka no ntua and also obi a obey suicide because say de ne ka bia na nipa na adwen say sika no pese obetua.
Okay.
But so obetua there it won't come into your mind say enti sa no na mam that believe say that be the oye bia challenge baby by obetuma ye den asamount or free all the bankers ne catch them say omo fa sika ne bi nka ho. Citibank eka ho wakacho so mo fa sika ne bi nka ho na say obe file bankrupt or file bankrupt say no mo ni aboka na banks ni ageda e na mo esama no more money na okoye eka ne kadada no.
Hello and welcome. Author Yusif Tijani here once again for my Mission, My Vision talk show. Today we have another business guru, in fact an icon for the Islamic community and the nation Ghana at large. You as an audience will love to have more from our expert. In fact, he goes by the name Aminu Mohammed Namadi. In fact, I am honored to actually have him on this show because of his expertise in business and even in running this school, this particular school, for about 7 years now. You can identify him with business and finance. Okay, he is an expert in business and finance. He's a financial management for many institutions you can think about. He's also the director of finances for NACOPS, all right? And he's also the director for Namadi Kids School, in fact, and that is the school in which we are now to get more from the director and the school business as well. He, not just this, he also has numerous other business organizations. He is involved in recycling of plastics, all right? Yeah, in recycling of plastics. And he has also what we call Namadi Beach Resort in Takoradi. Okay, so if you are anywhere around Takoradi, you can look for Namadi Beach Resort, and that is the same director we are talking about who runs this business. All right. Before I allow him to give us a brief intro of who he is, let me also mention that he is the managing director for Namadi Microfinance, which of course has more than 4 to 5 branches here in Ghana. All right, so Mr. Amin Mohammed, you are welcome on our show, My Mission, My Vision talk show.
Thank you very much.
Mashallah. So will you kindly introduce yourself in a minute?
Yeah. In a minute, that is so brief. My name is Amin Mohammed Namadi, and that is also the name of the company, which is also my surname, Namadi. So all the businesses that I run bear the same surname, Namadi. I was born in 1971, 24th March to be precise, in Bompata here, that we call Rex. Yeah, that's where I was born. I schooled St. Peter's and then proceeded to Edu Secondary School. After my SHS, which I will say, oh, I moved. Can I still continue?
Yeah.
Okay. And I proceeded to this school, KNUST, to do my A-level those days before moving to Nigeria for my degree in Zaria University.
Mashallah.
So that's a brief of my.
I must say that is where the experience come from. You know, you are an international person, right? So such a personality, in fact, yeah, there is no doubt you will be able to be large as we can see you today. So you said you attended Adumai Secondary School.
Yes.
Adumai Secondary School. Wow. So Adumai Secondary School students, watch out. This is one of your old students. You can start looking for him, right? I know Adumai Secondary School when we were in Antwerp. Secondary school as well, so we co-relate with Adumai Secondary School in many sports activities and all that. Wow! So you are this big, yet you attended Adumai Secondary School. Not to belittle the school, but to say that if you are in Adumai or any other secondary school in Ghana, you can become as big as Sheikh Aminu Mohammed Namadi. Wow! Okay, so we are here in your school. What is the name of your school?
The name is Namadi Kids School.
Namadi Kids School.
And
okay.
It has a motto called University of Children.
You have a motto like that, University of
Children.
That is great. That's fantastic. So, how did the idea come up? How did you come up with this idea?
Yeah, I realized that in our community we have businesses. People are into transport, sewing, and so on. By formal businesses like school, finance, we are not much into that. And I think we have the capacity, everything to be able to dwell into those areas. For instance, when you go to almost all the financial institutions, you can see the, Muslims or Zongo community guys in there as workers, but you can't see an entrepreneur venturing into those kind of areas. So we decided that let's start that one. After that one, we also said, oh, why not school? And we want to bring out the school because we have some gap between our community, our religion, with regards to the normal school, which is when a Muslim person goes to school, he normally go and do, excuse me to use those words, like he has to go and do our father and so on in the normal school.
So un-Islamic
education, he needs to also be into it. And because we don't have very good schools like those one, you will be forced to go there. Then we decided that, oh, why can't we also come out with a school similar to all the best schools around the country, so that our also community people will also send their word there, at the same time get the best of the education and the Islamic also education. That is basically the idea.
Mashallah. It's so brilliant. But I believe you understand P, yes? Yes, because to our audience, mostly I prefer mixing the language so that they can also understand it better. Okay, so Abujafo, Muhammad TV, many Sheikh Amin Mohammed Namadi and Ekrikin Komo. In fact, school no the or school no wakano or say or school because Oba Zongo communities no say they see canon. Excuse my word. Say normally schools never wahano. And instead of quality of education, Muslims in the Zongo community sometimes are forced to take their word to schools are any Islamic background. Okay, yet they are actually hungry for such schools. So he taught it twice. Said such a school, the commitment. That is why we have Namadi Kids School with the motto University of Children. Wow. So Sheikh, what shall I say? Free here now, be true.
I started 7 years ago. Said I may say a catcher. You started as a kid, daycare.
Okay.
You started from the scratch. They started, and I grew up to this. By I think say a journey. And Jenny no so na and shada enye easy sa. But you started in a day Islamic Quran recitation. After normal classes and they shame as a extra curriculum. In Tiana man actually with having a new headmaster that comes in our call Okosuya Islamic and Kasa Ewa Teki into Obaena then yes say the full flare because another idea is there but now how to bring it together and only say make us say bia wohwe GES na subjects no and yeso ye the Islamic subjects no ekɔ shame so ye nya ne say ye wie Islamic ana ye GES ana say ye wie GES ana ye Islamic ye start ya akola no class GES in fact say English opia no akwakoye ye fan say hadith owie hadith no akwakoye ye fan say general science owie no akwakoye Quran
next say akwano ha ntwe no akwano ha obenya sa ne mo but obo assembly so I'm interested in that you looked for a partnership and experience somebody who learned more in those fields or outside. That is partnership. Would you say now we need India or the Bayentina now we need the Sha and our partnership? I don't know why you are there.
I think as an entrepreneur the ultimate nimbibia. Okay. That is a duma bi enu a me feel say entrepreneur and I said or start here no only much bibia.
There's a partnership is important.
And yeah, partnership as such. When say your company there, you should go for call for say areas I feel say olake now wa penipa na ba be ye.
Okay. Good.
Area now only a bia na wa pe. You say o share microfinance and say me nim background me nya background accounting and HR. Me for HR no aba be ye adwuma no HR amami.
You leverage.
I leverage.
You do leverage. In fact, a help businesses more grow, and that is why you are really growing. You do actually consult with other experienced men like yourself. And you say we are only but say there was a kind of nimbi oh yes. In fact, it's so important and so great. So catch me. What school national? A do brebia or yes a cow Jayana or more bupen.
Well, maybe the idea I can say abobodem honestly when say obi to me any interview now I catch or say e do time be na me pese me jai me dem cross me mind the kurada and that is me okay me nya adwuma ensan regret say my say adwuma no
next ka bu suntiana because I thought I na sika sam na dey answer also jai bi
na me dey say difficulties in eba na me feel say growth no den take place no
unya sabu no
me nya sa free Donald Trump paper chan
the am penasem
US president where me role model
really
before say we be president me name say Chinakura be president but he became a president.
You started learning from him
way back because I think say briefly now we business okwaji loan or bank and our best set it up and now you for Manhattan obi our American be on say Manhattan was built by Donald Trump. But a drew baby in 1971-72 na we sisi dan bebre obi anje na fe de a Kano bank ontimi ntua.
There's a real estate no.
Real estate. Okay. That is ne area. Enti yes ano ye bisa ne say Donald Trump na that time na ade ne see ne oye wo adwen say obekun hu kura na suicide say wo de e ka no ntua. And also obi a obe suicide because say de ne ka bia na nipa na na adwen say sika no pese obetua. Okay. But so obetua there it won't come into your mind say enti sa na mam that believe say that be the way bia challenge baby by obetuma ye den asamount or free all the bankers ne catch them say omo first can be nka ho City Bank e ka ho catch them say omo first can be nka ho na say obe file bankrupt or file bankrupt say no omo ni aboka and no banks ni ageda and omo esama no more money and okoye e kan ne kadada no and na after 20, 30 years, so to meet you and be a
you say that was risk taking.
Risk taking.
Onya, you know. You soon your spirit in the floor. No, Ghana. Oko for role model abroad. Oko US and as that time no dey no hin adweye role model.
I mean, let me read a lot of books.
Mashallah.
Me the books there. Until obi a we with mama say be a book there dabi. Now that the person doesn't think local or think global.
Mashallah. Let's come back to the school running. Challenges being in our faces so far with Jenny up to date, like some of the challenges.
Some of the challenges in there, they be about which is a part of a growth, no. Because challenge in here say e be obenya nkwala bebre na anticipate say ubenya wom.
Okay.
Yeah. And also also a challenge say be emphasis say classrooms no be you need to expand within small time, especially COVID by because the school becomes like a household na amount for the omoma be eba bebre. So no kra no force we ma ye different facility ayenye ready kra ye ka say ye wie ye campus a ye be ko ba ye force ko ye dem ekwaji facility no e di nkwala no boom and as staff. So yes, and definitely I think say one of the challenge pa metima ka say FEC say after COVID you lose almost the entire staff and e ka nipa ba ko pe but ye be school no Emma so then you continue school etimi echo yenim. So I know see a challenge but we're able to surmount. In the challenge the me feel say the more urban or the more Emma we strong.
Among for say we business for Ghana right? Or to raise capital, to sustain your business, and then dealing with competitors, dealing with what do you call it, partners and competitors, even the government, okay, economy in general. How did you penetrate through all this?
But me who say my background is finance in Intina, sourcing fund and shada enyame ding bebre. Okay. Because I believe in a kwanya so a Jessica. Because I mean me kai say yeah run the transport na ye Jessica or UT finance. Me feel say obi anim UT how wo mulo no jedia untimi ntwa. By yet me create a EB system be Emma payment very flexible to mutimi be say how did you come by that? And the daily skebia or the bema maybe I'm spreading the daily udi agro spending hourly. I say I will be say na SMTria and to nya more than this hour in the trace we sika no let me do what they am.
Yes, you hear business advice and kasa I will say a show because in fact the way I will work on the say honey you can say but tell me enche yebeko break akwadin kratwaba. But before then I want to know school no vision and kasa energy but I is money so.
But I say per se Namadi Kids School because Namadi ne omu two types. You want Namadi Kids School and you want Namadi Tafes.
Okay.
They are two separate business at the same campus.
Okay.
Namadi Kids School a normal school akola up to JHS level. And no ye buta I say yes Namadi School ne be center of excellence. Say ye pebebi a ebekwa akwape nimdia eye Namadi. Say the ope ayaresa eye G.
Okay.
Nti ope bebi a ebekwa akwape nimdia eye Namadi.
Okay.
Ye vision no on ena Namadi Tafizul Quran so ye say ye per se ye one of the best ewa Africa. Which we are working towards it every single day.
Wow. Me to now I said Okobe via ni vision I want to become the best. Okobe via as almost vision I say like I want to become the best, we want to become the best. How? What do you know how?
Maybe you know for Namadi Kids School for your community and I say Ashanti region with our community no. Na the steps the nyama atoto from say by time say no na because the entire main person make us competitors and partners because me ni competitor me partner.
Okay.
my partner in such a way say me now for 4 months school no me know what to say share ideas because me feel say Namadi being best it doesn't mean say obenya all the students on the campus and I say obenya students a chain obia on the campus in terms of number there be but when it comes to quality you know there that is the opposite one of the best and I say if not the best Kurano a be free one on the campus mu inti me work it towards that inti me name so watch it any best teacher best bia our field bia on English math science man sha et na be ba be ye adwuma wa Namadi.
Wow, that is interesting. That is how you produce the quality products as engaging in this school business. And you tell me finally before we go for this break, what shall I say if you crutch, right? And you are 7 years now. You say your classrooms know what level they?
They say me drew JHS 1.
Okay.
JHS 1 okra pressure and a mama de JHS yeah then account because number now mobile na intimate no more down. Because anka yeni yankwala na namu de anka by now you were BS6.
Okay.
But we're forced to add into BS6 students in the nye yankwala. Yankwala na anka say up to 6.
All right. Okay, Sheikh. In fact, you're quite viewers, in fact, I am learning and I know you two are because from an expert, you know, when you go close to an experienced man, like I say all the time, you don't ask for money, you ask for wisdom. Wisdom is golden. So we are going to go for a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll learn some more. Here on My Mission talk show, and of course, when you say My Mission talk show is all about, you know, self discovery, self development, and entrepreneurship. And for those of you watching, you already know that we are with an expert here, and all the things we have been sharing. Now that the economy is a little bit choked, we all know. We need entrepreneurship, all right? We need a lot of startups, okay? So that the burden will be lifted off the shoulders of the government, all right? So, welcome back. And Sir, welcome back once again.
Thank you.
So, where we left off, let me say, now I was about to ask a question that what are the services provided here at Kids School, Namadi Kids School to be precise?
Okay. Namadi Kids School, they make us say, you provide this service a GES for, and I say a buying service now. You provide by a son or other service a then you de come. To say so we call Namadi Kids School. Some of the year I bet me and say also learning Arabic, which is not part of your friend is a private schools or more running. You won't get your friend is Arabic as a subject. You will your friend is saying Hadith and Quran. So those are the added services I feel say you can who Emma Akolano so background very very thick. And there's our extra curriculum. Who Namadia and friend say at least and karate there you also self defense. So Akolabet mania and a bonus as part of a karate and a science cadetting. Wow. So those are the things I extra curriculum. Debbie. And the Odia Grow Interesting.
What most karate was
karate.
In fact, me baby. I've been over 2 years. Or school.
Yeah.
Because in fact, me person karate.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Fantastic. Yeah.
And there's our weekends curriculum. So I have no Tafizul Quran. And a pure memorization of Quran. which I think say every Muslim biano they proud to say na kwala be memorize the Quran. But so oba wa Namadi and they say why adwuma ni nia ewie.
You are rest assured.
Assure say akwala no benya sa nimdie no.
Na moye boarding.
Me patro is our boarding facility. For only primary. So akwala no do primary there. You can come to Obetima.
There's a crèche
crèche for the say omo dey ase omo nyendru say.
Tell me, family or school no a schooler nipa bebree be pese omo mba beba, right? Tell me, family type by anything ba like obia timi ba bi ana aska for one.
Oh, Namadi there I think say obia betime baby. But yemfa say it's just there for working poor. If you are only working kwa there, obetime do baba Namadi. Yeah, and yes, affordable, and yes, for iskafo nkwa. Yeah, even though service na ye render ni there, metuma say A class school service, and dey ma yemfa say B and C parents. Into you can imagine because Uba Namadi ye facility a ye ho nneoma a ye wo any ye fees ya uti fees na beka say omo kira de dia but say oba obehu say yes
na ade ba kwa elim fa mo ho no say ye hu mo adverts, you know, you read television, your social media, Facebook and all that. Ye entire hu mo advert. So mo ban say na munya nkola ba so ase nkola bebre.
I think say social last academic year krametuma ka school bia wanya nkwala woni school da academic year last year make say Namadi nya nkwala average an average year and Namadi nya nkwala sin school bia so yanya advert ye de na match of referral nkwala ni ko fie the way awo ka brofo ba okọ no Quran recitation there na no there don't even venture there for Quran recitation. Yes, because akwala so omo ye emfa say omo ye musabaka, that's a competition of Quran. I didn't say the nkwala akwa Quran omo fi say e ba be di agro because now they were looking for 12 years, 15 years to who have memorized certain juzi. By area the nkwala ne ba no na the only no omo 7 years. Okay. 4 years, 5 years, 6 years and they do omo ba. They take say ye ba be joke by nkwala ne start bi o ma no na omo say we are in for business. Inti say wakwala o baby na say ofi say o pese Quran ekonituma just
we have first choice for you. Na say averagely no obi a otimi ye adwuma bo no ho de ye adwuma de obetimi ne ba e de aba Namadi Kids School. In fact, the University for Children Ampa. In fact, school konkan. One kasa we big. And in the school no definitely I was say big. In fact, me buy so staff na mo home na ntimi say well disciplined even from their parents need the way I see interact with us as we come no strong. Na nkola no me sure say omo nyina free community a omo mu free chi no omo ye den eba
obi abase ne ho eba na ye ni bus ye run a shuttle from campus to campus. Ye wo baby ankwala ni bida na ye wo baby a esua de enti bus ne rane to and fro eno nko aba ye nkofa akwala bia wo ne fie ana wo ne area emfa ne mbe school ba me feel say is something that management atna se adwene ho say ye pese ye nya state of the art bus ye pese be kwa akofa bus bia na enama na agya nkwala no wo kwan so say the bus badia na munim say Namadi de bibia ye emuno.
Wow.
Nti mo expect tear rubber.
Mashallah. Na say bus be ran ko be tear rubber.
Tear rubber.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Answer.
Me pacho nkwala ne de omo ankasa na ye den. Awofo no na e de omo be school. For now.
Okay.
And internet car say management so say atna ho adwin say amanfo bebre pese omodo omma ba ase omo we chirichiri nti afi say there's the need for us to get a bus echo rounds because here bus you see need there from campus to campus nti nyame boa yeah, the new bus beba ebe call rounds akwa nkwala no. So
what say nkwala no ebi da mo run boarding.
We run boarding into boarded the sine there omo da ewo campus.
Okay. Nti akwala no was say an obit na beda.
6 years, which is primary 1.
Okay. In fact, school there was so be a baby. In fact, the matter for school no make class come. But some say I kola na me say ba we no na come be hit Quran ni me kick on there. Okay, I learned mami bi say we answer. School here hwehwe ahe na edo hu.
School Alaba Naira Powerhouse. And in the household area or the Naira Power there will be any into building Naira Powerhouse now soon yes ye word ye womb. And another campus was spare team and dotty. Yeah.
That's great. That's fantastic. I'm say already my mission that book ya and on a first ASR program. I'm say already that.
Me say being a reader and me feel say my mission the me can cry 2 years no.
Now, it shocked me when you said you read that book. In fact, surprising me.
I made a kind books.
Wow. And you said backstage you read it in a day?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Because me say book made me person me who na sekura say and also me spend my time I can.
You did well on that. So my brief review on that na fan wrap up.
My mission there me nya bebre efremu of which I may feel say anka youth a kind book no etiase a un say ultimate sorry o pese o ye bibi o be un say na ase e ka to say enye ye enti ase de obi a aye no na e pese o so sorry a o ye bi and e bia and also wow enti my vision there o can be say do it your own way. Adia abako pa ewo metrimu a me kaisa do it your own way. Yes sir, vision ewo wo ankasa wo de utrimu enti ye wa de.
Let's break away from the system
because system ne sanka system no improve anka wo ankasa wo sorry by wo be say improvement wo. Papa bi na o say yemfa ha nkofuom. Ba bia ono krampo na okra obi o sika ono ho won pese wo be fa ada short area and o dey fa ha de bia enti eni aye sorry yes ye fa ho. I don't believe in that concept. E kwan be na me fa so eduru mefuo mu ntem na makwa akotwa kwan na makọ. So
in fact shake mani aje we say tifo so na aje we there viewers I think we had substantial information from our icon. In fact, he's a business guru. We would love to have him on the show again to tell us something about his personal development as far as this show is concerned. Thank you for staying with us till the end. Meet you on the other side. Bye-bye.